Okay, well this is going to be the second episode of Tactile Wars. So that's great. After the massively successful first one, look at that, 50 views, pretty insane. There might be a record in this channel, 50 views. Wow. So yeah, after that I'm making a second episode because I thought the first episode was pretty good, and I can build upon that. So I've played a bit off camera. Not too much, because I want to try to get to silver and like gold, I think it is, as quickly as possible. And it's going to take forever if I play everything on camera. So if I'm going to get to my target series length, I need to play a bit off camera, and if I do, well, that is what it is. I only played like 2 games though, because I want to do as much as I can on camera. So anyway, oh no, let's not die here, that'd be embarrassing. So yeah, stuff like there's going to be several improvements since the last episode, namely the banners. I've made a lot of banners. Well, actually, I haven't made any banners. Alan has made a bunch of banners for the channel, as well as logos and thumbnails, which I think look great. You may think they look good as well. You may think they look awful. Either way, I think they look cool, and I think most people agree that they look very professional. So I'm satisfied with them. So you tell me if you think they're good as well. Nice. That. Also, there's what I got a lot of suggestions for in the last episode is play Fallout 4. A lot of people have just been saying you just play Fallout 4. Instead they played Skyrim, and I think I need to explain that choice, because it doesn't seem entirely obvious given like stuff like how many Skyrim Let's Plays has been and all the rest of it. So basically, the logic behind playing Skyrim right now is, first of all, I have the game, which is, you know, cost-wise is very useful. But the second part is I don't know much about Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or any of the Fallout games, to be honest. All I really know is that it's set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and you buy stuff with caps. That's pretty much all I know. So it'd be very useful if someone could fill me in on the rest of the series, because I know a lot of people have played Fallout 3. I haven't, but if someone can tell me what it's all about, that'd be much appreciated. I think I'm gonna research Fallout 4 itself a bit before I try it or buy it, because I do need to know what's happening before I start to play it. And also, if I'm going to switch to anything now, as in if I am going to play Fallout 4, I'm not going to have a third series running alongside these two. I'll have to stop one of them, at least temporarily, in order to do it. Which, and if I'm going to do that at any time, there is no better time than this. This is the very, very beginning of both of the series. So if I can do that now, if I can make a good choice now, that'll help later. Come on, there we are. But yeah, about Skyrim, I had it, I know a lot about the game. It's a huge amount of depth in it, so it seems like a good choice. It might not be a better choice than Fallout 4, especially given how new Fallout 4 is, but it's a choice I made. So tell me about Fallout 4, I might buy it. If I buy it, I will play it. And this series shouldn't take too long. So what my plan is I'm going to be uploading daily, or even bi-daily, and try to finish this series as quickly as possible. And if I can do that, then I can move on to other games, such as Fallout 4 or Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 isn't really going to be a series though, it's going to be like random videos, but this series should be over pretty soon, within 10 episodes, which will be less than 2 weeks, hopefully. Let's move into the next bit. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for, because as I said, I'm aiming for like silver or high silver or something, just like a decent rating, like silver 2-star. Okay, from now on we're going to get to silver 2-star, and when we get to that, this series ends. It's over. And at that stage, I'll either move to do Fallout 4 or Black Ops 3 Zombies, or I will only be uploading Skyrim for a while as I try to figure out new games to play. Any one of those two options. There we are. Also, I want to comment on some of the feedback I got from last episode. All of it was good feedback though. I mean, I wasn't unhappy with any of the feedback. As far as I'm concerned, any feedback is good feedback, and there's a lot of it. So the stuff like turn your mic up, which was the first thing, which is very easy to do. I fixed that immediately, so the mic should be completely fine for this episode, as well as the last Skyrim one, for that matter. See, I've tried to fix that. If it's too loud now, or if I don't think it's too loud, but if it is, tell me and I'll fix it again. But as far as mics go in general, I'm not too happy with the quality of this one, so I think I might end up buying a new mic. I might. So tell me if the quality is good enough, and if it's good enough, then for at least now I'm gonna hold off, because there might be other programs or games that I need to buy, which will take priority over a mic for now. Or if the quality is horrendous, then I might actually will take priority and I'll get one as soon as I can. I need to know either way. So tell me, because what I prioritize depends mostly on what I need most, and the way I'm gonna know what I need most is what you guys want most. That's pretty much the way I'm thinking about it. So tell me that, and I will try to get that sorted out. Because I could get a really good high quality mic, and basically never need to buy a new one, which would be pretty useful. And if I had that, then that would obviously be a huge help for anything else I need a mic for. So I'll consider investing in a better microphone. Might do the stuff like get a quieter keyboard and a quieter mouse, if that's even possible. Probably is. There's other things I'm considering doing. Nice. And overall, I think I'm making a lot of improvements to the channel. I certainly like a lot more than before. If you saw the quality of the older videos, just awful. I mean, it's kind of like if you hear YouTubers talking about how like the first videos they made were completely awful. That was me. This is like these ones are probably pretty awful too, but I think they're a lot better than the first ones. The first ones. So yeah, let's just beat this here. As well as that, some of the other improvements I'm making to the channel include all of the banners, as I may have said already. They're all being made by Alan right now, and he's been doing a great job of them. They look really high quality, and there's also going to be an outro for all of the there's going to be an outro for every single one of my videos from this video onwards, which is going to be good, and stuff like nice thumbnails. Also, those thumbnails are going to be going back to the very first episode I've made, because something that I'm aware of is that it's kind of hard to tell which episode is which for some of the Plants vs Zombies games. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to have sorry, let's beat this. There we are. So we're going to have a labelled thumbnail for all of the Plants vs Zombies games. It'd be really easy to see which one's which, and it also means if I ever go back to Plants vs Zombies, such as after finishing this game, probably not though, I can go back to it and have a nice thumbnail for it. Seriously, great day. Nice. Okay. So yeah, the thumbnails all look really cool, and like the banner that was made made for the second video, I think. That banner, the banner on the channel, I mean, that looks really good as well. We've made a second banner actually, because the first one looked really cool, but it wasn't awfully clear what was happening. So it looks a lot more clear now, much easier to see what's going on. Nice. So I think most people will be happy with that. Cool. Is that free stuff as well? Wow. Okay. So we just got the Gatling guy, which is a huge help for the game, which is going to make things even easier and easier to defend. So that's good. But yeah, from now on, we're going to have custom thumbnails for all the videos, different thumbnail for each different game, and the thumbnail itself looks pretty good. So that's going to be happening. As well as that, we're having an outro. So in this episode, hopefully you'll see the Tactile Wars outro, and there's going to be an outro again for every single different game I play. So yeah, there's going to be lots of variety. It's going to match what I'm playing, which is pretty good. Okay, fine. I don't want to die here. And let's kill this. See, there's going to be outros which I think look great. I know exactly what format I want for the outro. It's just all about just making it, and it isn't that difficult to make either. Is he really gonna do that? Oh, he's not. He is. Shame. The outros themselves, I like the idea of having different light content, as in different graphics for each different video I have. Also, sorry for not talking so much. It's kind of difficult to talk and play at the same time. When it is pretty intense and you need to dodge a lot. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the quality and content of the graphics, and you can expect more of them from now on, because now that I'm gonna having basically all my graphics made by him, it means that, well, it means two things. First of all, I'm going to be able to spend a lot more time actually making graphics. I mean, playing games instead of having to make graphics, which is a huge help, because what I didn't want to have to do was spend all my time just making pictures for everything. Like, I knew that I needed to have nice thumbnails and stuff, but I for one wasn't very good at making them, so it didn't make a lot of sense. And in addition to that, the more time I spend playing around with graphics, the less time I can spend actually recording, which is very good, because something that you may not recognize about YouTube is that most of the time you spend on it doesn't come from actually recording. The vast majority of the time is spent waiting for things to upload, and editing things and making graphics and all the rest of it. Because since so many of them are specific to each video, you have to make a new one for every single video. I mean, it depends what format you're doing it in, because if you're doing a unique one for every single different video, it takes a huge amount of time. It's a bit easier, obviously, if you have a format, which we're going to be having, and you just reuse it. There we go. Nice. That was a good use of the machine gun. So I'm going to play one more game and then that's over. But overall, I think the graphics are looking pretty good. There's going to be plenty of them as well. And the graphics themselves are really good, high quality. I'm really happy with the graphics. So we'll just finish this. I think I've run out of most of my stuff to say, apart from the feedback. In the feedback, people were talking about how I sounded pretty depressing. Was it? I'm pretty sure people said I sounded depressing. It just wasn't funny. It wasn't interesting. And this wasn't in the first one. This was in the Skyrim playthrough, and I think a lot of that is going to be that you're just listening to me, which really sucks, and that is why I have games. But the thing is, the game was just the intro, which a lot of people have seen before. Isn't original. People couldn't hear what was in the intro because there wasn't any subtitles. So yeah, there's going to be subtitles for all of the games from now on, for Skyrim from now on. I mean, so you'll be able to hear what's happening, and I won't need to stop to let the game talk. There we are. Actually, can I just go and kill this? Can I? No. Oh, I can. Nice. I'll do that. Huh? Let's see if we can kill this here. Okay. See, I think a lot of that was of me not being funny and it not being interesting or easy to watch, was there not being any actual gameplay, which shouldn't be the case from now on. That being said, I think I definitely can make an effort to be more entertaining. That obviously isn't easy when you're playing a game. Well, yeah, it's not that easy, but I need to work on that, so I will work on that. I'll try to get better and try to get funnier. I mean, some of it will come with time, obviously, but also it's just making more of an effort to be funny. So, and actually, given the topic of trying to be funny, I didn't think I'm that funny, but if I was gonna say it was funny, I would only say I'm funny with other people, which is why this is an open invitation. If anyone wants to be in a video, all you need to do is say, and you can be in the video. Any person. There's no single person who I will exclude from this. So yeah, if you want to be in the video, then all you need to do is tell me, and we can Skype, or you can come to my house. Either way is fine. Yes, so that's the plan as far as that goes, because I think for one that'd be pretty cool to get some of you guys playing this as well. There we are. That was planned. Come on. So yeah, if you want to be in the video, you can be a special guest. You can be a special guest for a bunch of videos if you want, actually, because it really isn't that difficult to record stuff, and it doesn't take that long either. So if you want to be in a bunch of them, you can. You can be in like a week's worth almost, because as I said, if it's like 15-minute episodes, you know, that's like 7 episodes because it's daily. Just under 2 hours worth of recording. It doesn't take that long. Also, what I want to point out is I'm going to be streaming from now on, because something that I've noticed is that although it's good that I'm getting a bunch of subscribers from everyone at school, which is really useful and very helpful, because it means I have stuff like 32 subscribers almost instantly, which might have taken months to get, and I may have just never gotten 32 subscribers by myself. That's possible. So as a result, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Twitch and start streaming there. I was considering doing YouTube Gaming, but so many people are doing Twitch instead that I don't see any reason why to not do it. So yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. I'm going to link my Twitch in the description, and it'll be in the outro as well. So if you want, you can come and see me when I'm streaming. I'm going to try to have a schedule for streaming as well if I can. It may not be time specific, but I might say somewhere where, like, probably, okay, this is the plan. I'm going to have a episode every day, and in the episode I'm going to say when I'm streaming on that day. That's the plan. So we're going to be streaming not every day, but 3 days a week. I think Friday, Saturday and Sunday was the plan. Yeah. So you can come and see me then. That way I can also get more people from outside the school to start watching my videos, because once you see me on Twitch, you go and see me on YouTube. And as far as that goes, what I'm also going to be doing is kind of like highlights, yeah, like highlights of the stream from Twitch. Maybe I just cut it into 4 episodes, but that'd be pretty lazy. But definitely highlights for sure, which would be on the games I'm playing. Maybe some different games. Like what I might do is I might instead of starting off with a whole series on Fallout 4, is try it for the first time and do that by streaming it, and then I'll just upload the episode of it whenever. I think that's the best solution, because as I said, I still don't have the game or know anything about it. But if I can like see what it's about on a stream and then upload it, I think that's the best thing to do. And also that means you guys can see if you like the format in a video. So again, I think is the best solution, so let's do that. Come on, die. Oh. There we go. I mean, it seems like a pretty cool idea though, playing Fallout 4, given it's just come out. And it's a really big game. I mean, Fallout 4 might be the biggest game of the year. It probably will be, so I think it's probably worth playing it. Come on, let's go. That. So yeah, from this point onwards, assume that I'm going to be playing Fallout 4 after I finish playing Tactile Wars, and we'll be uploading daily to try to get as many of these and the Skyrim episodes as out, so I can move on to different games, because I think at the time Tactile Wars was the game that I really wanted to play to start off YouTube again, because it was something I was playing. A lot of other people were playing it. It just seems like a good idea. But long term, it is not the game I'm going to be playing at all. So there isn't much point doing any more than 3 episodes on it. Achievement unlocks, nice. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be that's the end of the episode, because that was the last fight. I'm pretty sure. If there's any more, I will die though. Please, come on. I don't care about the score. B is okay. Okay, we're done. So this has been a 20-minute episode. That's a record so far. And I think I've talked about most of what I wanted to say. So basically, look out for the outro, because the outro looks pretty cool. Look out for all the new banners and thumbnails, and look out for me streaming on Twitch TV, and the Fallout 4 gameplay that's going to come out soon. Finally, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be updating daily, so subscribing actually helps now, because you're going to be seeing videos instead of nothing at all, which is pretty good. So definitely subscribe, and like and comment particularly, because I need to know what's happening, need to know if I'm doing a good job, and all the rest of it. That was a lot of stuff. So yeah, do all of that to, oh my god, so many levels up. Do all of that to try to help me out, and this is the last one, I promise. Oh my god. Volcano, just do it. Okay. This is the last thing, absolutely the last thing. Oh, stop leveling up. Oh my god, stop. Just let. Oh, okay. Last thing, absolutely last thing. Make sure that you tell me if you want to be in a special video, because be a special guest in a special video. Because it will be pretty special if one of you guys is playing in the game, so I will reserve the right to call it a special video if someone else from school is in the video. Or it could be someone from out of school, who knows. I don't really want to do that though. But I do need someone to be in the video, so I'm not sure what video that will be. I mean, it'll probably just be regular episodes. But if it is, I'll point out that this is a special episode. And I'll do that with the thumbnail and with the title, so you'll know which ones are the special episodes, because I think those ones are going to be the best ones personally. So yeah. Anyway, with that that bright note, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.